I've learned. So whether it's juggling multiple projects, battling distractions, or simply looking for a more efficient way to design, you're in the right place. Let's dive into my step-by-step approach and get those creative juices flowing. Good afternoon, it's Holly Miller with Country Road Crafts. Today what we're going to do is work on some Memorial Day decor, and then you can use it again for the 4th of July. Going to make red, white, and blue mason jars. And I'm going to decoupage over top of them. So I'm going to do a little layering today. So give me a second. I'm going to flip around the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. And if you have questions, just type them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as they pop up. All right. Thanks. Hang on one second. Okay, so I got some mason jars and I got them from what was that? I got them from Dollar Tree because I live like right next to Dollar Tree. And then I spray painted them earlier, so I got glitter all of them already. But I spray painted them earlier, so I wouldn't have to wait for this paint to dry. So I just sprayed them with white. So what I'm going to do now is I just took acrylic paint. I'm going to take acrylic paint and I'm going to paint blue stars on one, and I'm going to paint one of them just white and the other one red and white. So I'm just going to first paint the stars on, hopefully, and they're not going to be perfect because, you know, they're stars and they're abstract stars, okay? I'll do my best here. Right? Go paint some stars. So I'm just going to paint some stars on this one. So this one's going to be my blue stars. And the other one, I'm going to paint just white over top of the white. And then I'm going to paint the last one red stripes on it. Right? I'm just going to move stuff around, just roll it a little bit. Paint some stars. They're my stars, so they don't have to be pretty, but this is just the way I'm doing it. So I'm going to layer some lighter color decoupage tissue over top of it after I paint some of these on here. And I'm just going to kind of like polka dots with stars. Right. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. Let me know where you're from. I'm here in Topsail, North Carolina at the beach. It's 73 degrees here. The humidity is very high. I'm hoping that everything dries in time. We will see. Humidity here kills me sometimes with the watching paint dry. I'm gonna put a lot of stars on this because I want a lot of stars to show through, right? Just gonna roll it a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep my fingers out of it. What are you guys gonna do for Memorial Day? You can't see the comments. Oh, I can see the comments. You're in Southwest Texas. I don't know if you can see the comments. Paige, welcome. The comments haven't been working very well. I'm on StreamYard right now, and the past few weeks the comments haven't been popping up, so I can't see them until afterwards. And if that happens again, I'll come back and answer them after the fact. What's the weather in Southeast Texas, Paige? Hopefully it's nice. Oops, can you guys see? I'm trying to hold it so. And my husband's in the garage playing with a whistle he made, so forgive me if you hear a whistle. It's Frank. Like a little kid. He made a whistle for our grandbaby, which he's like 6 weeks old, so he can't blow a whistle yet, but Frank insists that he can blow it. So we'll just keep saying okay. I am on YouTube Live. Yeah, I'm on YouTube Live. So, if you want to pop over there, it's Country Road Crafts NC, and that way, yeah, perfect. I stream to my personal page, Royce's page, and to YouTube because I have better luck on YouTube. Facebook sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss. And I have a bunch of videos over, but it should be the one that's streaming right now. Okay, cool. Thanks, Paige. Nobody's commenting right now, just to let you know, but you. There are people on here though with me. I see you. Hopefully you're enjoying the day. Oops, see that one's a blurry miss. That's okay though. I'm just gonna leave it. Because if I try to wipe that off, it's just gonna be worse. Right. Just gonna keep going my little stars. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep turning. Keep doing my little stars on here. Without trying not to mess them up too bad. Like I said, they're abstract stars, or they're not. I didn't use a pattern. I'm just hand painting them. You know, I just want a little bit of color underneath them, right? Because I'm going to use really light papers. I found some that I had scraps of, and I like to reuse my scraps. So I found some really light ones, and I'm going to use those. I'm afraid one of these days I'm just going to be able to go live on YouTube because Facebook's going to do something wonky, and that's all I'm going to be able to do. So I keep the YouTube going because I was in Facebook jail last year. All I could use is YouTube. I don't even know why they put me in jail, but okay. Oops, look at the blobby death. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. There we go. I'll try to do this without getting my hands all in it. I'll tip it back a little. Hopefully you guys can still see. YouTube, it's Country Road Crafts NC. Hold on, I'm sure. Hang on. I think I put it in the description. I think there's a link in the description. Hey Jody. Hey Jody, can you put my, if you know it, my YouTube channel in the description for me, or in the comment, so Paige can get it? I'm afraid I'm gonna kick off the thing if I move. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. There's Jody's on here, and Jody's from Oregon. Jody, how's the weather? Hopefully good. Oh, are you on my Facebook page or on Royce's Facebook page? It's gonna take me a minute. Wait, stars. Should have started them earlier, huh? Thank you, Jody. Oh, got it. She got it, Jody. Thank you. Perfect. There's a lot of videos over on YouTube. I have like 200 and some. I've been doing lives every Tuesday for over a year. Not counting all the other lives that I do. Gotta keep putting all these little stars in here. I got this jars. I got them from Dollar Tree. They were $1.25. Perfect. Oops, this is the blobby one. The blob mess. So I'm just going to paint some stars on here. On the other one, I'm gonna paint some stripes. Ah, I would love to see that page. I have an old trunk, not a suitcase, but an old trunk, Marine Corps, gosh, I got it at the yard sale down here. My husband was in awe about it. Kind of a broke trunk from from old Marine Corps stuff, and I am going to paint it up and turn it into a table as well. I would love to see that. I haven't did a um I haven't did a suitcase yet. Most of my stuff is decor, upcycle. But I do furniture too, sometimes when I find time. And I'm starting to paint. So I had my first paint party this past week. Just going through and just filling in the empty spots that I see. I did the Highland Cow. I don't know if you guys have seen it on my face page. Oh, okay, cool. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. Okay, let's see where we are. Spot right there. That needs a little star. So I just did stars all around it, right? And I am going to put it to the side. I'm going to rinse out my brush and grab my red. So I'm going to set this over here to the side. Let it dry. I may not paint that, but I might just leave it and start decoupaging it. Okay, so that is the stars. Now I'm going to do the stripes. So the stripes I'm going to put about, I'm just going to put it like, and go take my brush and just paint stripes all the way around. So hopefully I can get it to work right the way I'm thinking it's going to work. So load my brush. I'm going to try to pan and turn it at the same time. Give me. This is my first time doing it like this. Rinse out the corner with it. He's been watching the grandbaby. Although I have to be in the office this week, so I won't see him this week. That's okay. I'll see him. Oh, perfect, perfect. Country Road Crafts NC. I'm on Country Road Crafts on everything. Yeah, Country Road Crafts NC, and I think all of my, if it's not there already, all of my social media links are in the should be in the description. I may not have did it. I got distracted today. I was distracted. They didn't say. I know. I know. Okay, so that's one stripe. Move down and get another stripe on here. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay. And I'm not trying to be, I mean, if I was trying to keep it all straight and in the lines, I would have painted a little guideline around, but my brain wasn't thinking that far ahead. So my brain just says, paint it. It won't be that bad. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully it's not that bad. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm going to do one more at the top here. Right about here. Yep. Oops. Hold up there so you can have to see what I'm doing. Jody, is the weather good out in Oregon today? Okay. I have sort of a stripe right there. You know, it's abstract straight line, right? Right. It'll work. So I am going to rinse my brush. I get my food on my thing, so don't spill my water everywhere. Okay, so I got those two on. I think I'm just gonna leave the other one white. I spray painted it, so I'm just gonna leave it just like that, right? So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So I have the blue stars and the red and white stripes. And I'm leaving this one plain, and I'm gonna start decoupaging. Let's see what we got here. Yes, yes. I worked with Joy, or I was Royce now for about 3 or 4 years now. Been one of her retailers. And then I met her in another group. Okay, so I got some mixed stuff here. I got some white stuff, you know, and then I got some of this. And I am just going to put mix match stuff on these. So, and then they're white, so they'll show through. So, that's what I'm going to do next, right? So, just going to put on some decoupage medium. I am using Tough Coat by Fusion. I use the matte because I really don't want the shiny stuff, and it's really hard to take pictures with the shiny stuff. So I use matte. And I just make sure I put enough on to cover the whole thing. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I agree. I appreciate you hanging out with me. She is what you see is what you get with Grace. She's just like that in person too. Just like that. Love her. So what I'm doing is I am just putting on here. I will sand off the edges and put another coat over the top once I get everything down. Thank you so much for wanting to find my page and chatting with me today so I'm not sitting here yakking by myself. It's like a little hard to try to talk and nobody's talking. I'm gonna put that piece there off. And I'm just, like I said, just putting on this top coat and laying some decoupage tissue down. I'm just going to put white underneath this first one. And then the other two, they're white as well. And I'll just put the tissue over top of it. This is just going to be like a patchwork, so it's really not a pattern per se. I'm more focused on what's underneath it, the layering, right? I just think here's to make it hard one. So this has like a little measuring thing on it. I didn't pay attention to that when I bought it. So it'll be okay. I'm just gonna keep working. Yeah, a little piece, take a little piece here. And I just have all these scraps laying around, so from other projects that I've done. I don't throw anything away. I don't know about y'all. Okay. I'm just gonna continue putting on the tissue. And you can use any kind of top coat you want, any water-based sealant, it's fine. It all works the same if it's water-based. And you put it on top and make sure it's enough underneath there. I know. You don't want to see my stuff. I save the little teeny tiny piece of paper. I love doing patchwork, you know? It looks so cute. Like it all went together and it really didn't, but it's beautiful. I love it. I have glitter on my thing. It just don't have glitter on it. I was blaming on my daughter, but it was definitely me this time. I don't think she's been over here since. I don't think I'm a pack rat per se. I'm just a saver of craft items. You can't just throw them away, right? You have to save them all. You can use that for later. I have a hard time throwing away the little dog food containers, the little cardboard ones that the little packets come in. I have a hard time throwing those away. So sometimes I'll decoupage those, and I think there's some decoupage ones on my YouTube channel. The thing with the glass bases is that you have to make them have a little texture to them, so you have to clean them real good and make sure there's no yucky stuff on them. And then you either have to put, with Fusion, you have to put some kind of, Fusion has a thing called, what is it called? It's, Quick Grip. And what it does is to give the glue a little bit of texture. I didn't use Quick Grip on this. I just sprayed this with spray paint to give it the texture. Salt wash would work too. If you're going to use salt wash, put it on there first and then let it dry. And then you could put your tissue on and spritz it a little and it will go in the cracks. That would be really cool too. I haven't did that on with salt wash, but you could. And the Fusion is called Fresca, it's the same thing. But you would just take your little mister, little mister thing. Just this little water on it. Yeah, put it on there. Not too much though, because too much water will make it start ripping real easy. Put it on there and make it go in the cracks real easy. Yeah. I love using textured stuff. If you go back in some of my YouTube stuff there, you'll see the texture. I have to cut that out a little bit there. Just going to, like, too much of it. And I might take a ribbon and put it around the top there. Some juke, you know what I'm saying? I have some, it's just not right here beside me. So I'll have to show y'all finished pictures. Oh, cool. Yes, I like doing that as well. I like doing that with I like putting like an aqua color underneath it, or a fusion azure is my favorite to use. And then I put a darker color on top of it to make it look like it's patina, and then sand it off. Yeah, I'll do that. I have a few of those on there too. Okay, so that's the white one. So you guys can see, hopefully, yeah, it's dry. So I'm gonna grab the other one here. And I'm just going to wrap this around. And I'm going to rip it so it's kind of a splish splash, so it's not. I'm just going, my paint's dry. So make sure your paint's dry before you do this, because if you don't, and the paint's not dry, you'll have a big blue smudge. I don't think that's what you really want. But if that's what you want, it's okay. I'm going to spritz a little water on it to make it lay down to where I want it. And be careful with the water if you're going to spritz it, because too much water is not a good thing. It rips really easy. Yeah, on here now a little bit because I wanted to. Just be careful. And make sure you put enough, yeah, I love patina stuff. Yes, yes. I live at the beach, and I haven't lived here all my life at the beach, but it grows on you. So when the ocean water hits rust, it patinas, and I love that look. I love it. And actually, I'll buy new stuff. I don't have any here with me. I think there's one on my YouTube. I'll buy new stuff, and then I'll take it, paint it white, and then paint it like I'll paint it the azure color or the aqua color, and then I will put decoupage on top of it to give it a little texture with my medium, and I will after I'm done with it, I will take it and put some brown wax on it after it's all dry, and that gives it like a 3 or 4 layer look. It's awesome. I did actually I saw a course last fall on a collaborative group with I patinaed. Oh, here it is. I patinaed some of these. Look, this is an ornament my husband had made. It's wooden. You can see it. Hold on. I'm trying to make it where you can see it. Okay, so it's an ornament that is wooden, and I painted it. And then this is what I usually do. I took the azure underneath it, and then I put yeah, I'm in North Carolina. I put the raised medium underneath it. Like it wasn't thought wash, but it was smooth embossing gel, and I put like blurps on it. And then on top, after that dried, I put on the paper, and then I mixed on top some yeah, and I put on top some metallics. So thank you. So yeah, you go through my. I don't think that one's on there particularly, but we did a bowl like that too, and that one's on my YouTube for sure. Early last year, because my husband does wood turning too, and sometimes we collaborate together. The ornament was a class, so I don't have that for public, but I do have that. And of course, I can give you a link to that if you would like, but I can't. That's in somebody else's control of that thing. It's not. It's a paid course. But I also have those on my website. You can buy them just wooden. You can buy them wooden and do them yourself. You know, I'll give you the stuff to do with it. I mean, kind of cool. You can do it yourself. Or I'll walk you through it. You can go through my class and then, you know, do it your way, not do it my way. Yeah, that's my kind of thing. I like doing patina stuff. But I'm originally from West Virginia, so I like the mountains. But the patina at the beach. Thank you. Well, a lot of those videos are on my YouTube. You can see the blue underneath the paper because it's light. You can see that. Look, that piece was meant to be there. The little piece right there is just meant to be right there. Get the blue underneath. You guys see that? Oh, I think this might be fly two and there's a bunch of little scraps. I don't really know exactly because there's scraps. It might be in flight two, maybe older paper. I don't even know if she has it still, but I have scraps. I have scraps of everything. I don't throw away anything. Piece right there. Let's see if I can get this. If you're gonna spritz it with paper with water, just be careful. Yeah, it's recycled, but it's called, I think it's called In Flight 2, something to that effect. Like I said, I've had it for a couple of years, so it's just scrap. I'm not sure if she still has it, to be honest. So I'll have to look all that up. And I'm not sure what this is name either, but it's the one with the fruits on it. I don't know what the name of that one is either. That's the one I'm going to use next. So I'm going to use it here and wrap it in this. Yeah, I have some on my page, but I don't know what it was. Because I'm a retailer. But I can't remember what that is. And if you want, if I can find the name of it, I'll let you know and I can go through and see my stuff. Yeah, you're blowing your whistle. I told him that you had your whistle.
I would blow my whistle.
And we're trying to do a live.
You got serenaded.
Oh, we did. We did. That's what I told him.
Not everybody gets compliment.
I know it. We had an accompaniment going on. Oh, goodness. Sounds like my daughter. She's a teacher. Oh. See that? It was a little wet and I'm smudging it a little bit. Not do that. That wasn't quite dry, if you guys could see that. I made a little bit of a mess. See if we could try to keep the stripes from. Oh, that's cute. Here. I was showing him your ornament. He just made this out, and you know how to bring your whistle?
Yeah, bring my whistle.
That's what he was making out in the garage while he was blowing his whistle. Drop it. He did the lid. See that?
It's a yogurt jar.
It's a yogurt jar that we recycle. I told you I don't throw anything away. We were just talking about that too. I don't throw anything away. Yep, it's Frank. Yep.
That'll give me $3.
But $3. You're so funny. Yep, he does the wood turning, and I'll paint it sometimes, like the ornament. It was a big seller last Christmas.
Lay down there. No, lay down in the shade. There in the water.
It is not hot outside.
Not gonna react like you're
I know. It actually gets 100 degrees. Dogs are being couch taters, guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. And you guys see the color coming through the lighter paper? And then I'll fix that last little piece right there. He knows I'm not alive. I guess that blows his whistle. We are actually preparing for a craft show in Wilmington, North Carolina. Well, Bellevue. It's a Feast of the Pirates coming up in September, so he's getting little trinkets and stuff together for that. So he made a whistle. Pretty proud of his whistle. Let's see. Oh gosh. Oh. My stuff kicked, but it's good. Okay, I'm still here. I'm not left. Yeah, we've been married almost 30 years. It'll be 30 years in January. And he drives me bonkers too. I keep him around. But he's retired and I work still because I'm not old enough to be retired, but that's why I'm doing all this craft stuff now, so in a few years I can retire. But he's been watching our grandbaby, our new grandbaby, our only grandbaby. Our son and his wife went back to work. Grandbaby's like 6 old, I think. Baby getting ready to go on settlement till. They can't get him in childcare yet because he's too little. So Frank watches him. So Frank made him a whistle to play with the baby. He said the baby could blow it. I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't home. I was at work. Okay. So I have these 3 things. They're wet still, so. But when they dry, I will put stuff around the top here so I can juke. I'll put juke around the lid and maybe around the bottom. You know? And then those are my red, white, and blue bottles. And I have little those just handles I got from Dollar Tree. And I will put those in there. And that'll be my decoration. Thank you, Paige, for hanging out with me. I appreciate you chatting with me. It helps keep me paying attention a little more when I got somebody to talk to. It's really hard to talk to myself for hours. I'll find a way. Let's see if I can get these on here. They work. I don't know, Dollar Tree don't usually put bindings in. Frank said they work batteries in the final three. I can get them on. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's why they're working. Okay, so maybe they don't work. But I have motives for them to put them inside, and then I could have little lanterns for my red, white, and blue. Okay, that is all I have for you guys today. I will let them dry and I will put my juke around it and I'll get some pictures up there on Facebook um, page. I hope to see you soon and I will be here next week. Either I'll be on my business page, my YouTube, and on Royce's page next Tuesday at 6. And I might be popping on and off. I'm getting ready to do some paint parties, so I might be popping on and off with some like little things here and there. So thank you for joining me, and I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.